All right, so players are getting into the lobby now. They're figuring out their positions, and we should be getting into pick band shortly.
Love it. I'm
Stay
excited to
with
see how
us.
this goes down. Where do you think the bands are going to be focused here?
Oh, I'm expecting to see probably a couple bands aimed at Jags, a couple bands on Jags, maybe a couple bands coming towards Psychotic, and then for the other team, I'm expecting maybe to see some mid lane bands and either an 80 carry or top lane band.
Yeah, I honestly
I think
don't.
they're going to spread it around a little bit. I don't think they're going to just necessarily ban out one person.
Yeah, I feel like Allen and Sorelius, the two that you would probably want to ban out, are they're pretty hard to ban out. They both have really wide champ pool. I feel like we could see maybe a brand ban going through just because he scales so insanely well. I mean that champ's ridiculous, especially into like tanks and stuff. And we don't. And he also has really good wave clear and poke, which is again something that would be good against like I don't know if I'd be super good against that. Maybe we see a ban on like against some roaming champs for mid laner so that Simon can kind of play back and Sorelius can't take advantage of him being too far back and be roaming too much.
All right. And we have pick ban underway. We see a Jinx ban right off the bat.
Fair enough. The
Oh,
champ's
I
pretty.
think they're just hovering it actually. I haven't
I
fully
would
logged
not
in.
be
All right,
surprised.
there it is. Banned out. And then the
Straight up on
Vigar.
Veigar. We're looking at some Sorelius bans here.
Yep.
Chalk.
I mean, if a lot of teams have been just like the first round full Cerilius bans, trying to get him off his comfort. So I wonder if DK is doing the same thing.
It
Like
looks
you
like
said,
they're like, oh, told you they'd ban that brand.
yep, there's the
Yeah.
brand, and they're banning
He's
up Beza over here. Jinx and Ash, they want him off his comfort as well.
I think that's fair. We might see Twitch now.
Yeah,
Or maybe a
I like the Ash ban. Like the Ash arrows are so impactful. If you land a couple of them, they can really turn some fights around. So
yeah, for sure.
I like that
I mean,
ban.
I'm expecting Twitch or Thresh maybe, but I could be something else. Rom.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, so support, man. So
Yep.
it looks like they're trying to be very engagey then.
We got Reaper Achilles. I think that they're a really good team. They should leave up Vigar. Hey, first ban, bro. It's already over.
Hey, man, Vagar is. First of
Nope.
all, did you just pronounce it Vigar? Am I? Okay, Skarner. Now that's a fair ban. Allen is big on Skarner,
That's
and
fair.
that champion is mega strong. So even
Yeah.
with the nerf, it feels pretty disgusting.
Also, I think he's gotten like two nerfs since he's been released, and he's still like the number one win rate jungler.
Twitch. Maybe a Twitch lock-in. I know you don't usually want to pick ADC that quick in this league. We usually see it later, but I mean, they left his Twitch open, and Beza likes Twitch a lot. Okay, Fresh, a
They're
bot lane pick.
prioritizing the Thresh
Yes.
pick.
Pick something that they didn't ban that you know you're good at, right? Like, especially as support, like you were saying, it's going to be an important role in this game. So let's pick the support that we know we can have the most potential to carry on, and a Vayne into Thresh.
Vayne Hover. They have the option of. Oh, sorry. I'm mixed up. I was thinking that was Jags on Thresh, and they took the Thresh
Oh,
away
they took Thresh
from.
away. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Holy cow. That was quick. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So that's why they didn't ban Thresh, because I thought they were going to ban that, and they took
Yeah.
ban Braum
There's
and
the
then took Thresh.
and there's the
And
Jin
there's the
for
Jhin.
Inferno. So Vayne.
So Beza
And we got
on Vayne.
what I'm assuming is a bug on Jax.
That makes sense.
Yeah. We get a lock in
Oh,
here.
well, actually, Bell also plays Jax, so that could be Bell top.
I mean, could be.
Oh, wait,
I,
Bell's left. What am I talking about? Psychotics on DK.
oh yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah.
now,
Yes, you know,
no,
you're
so
all
that's
messed
going to
up.
be Jax Junglein. That's going to be Jax Junglein. You're right. You're right.
All right. So what do they pair here? Do you think they? Okay, take the mid.
Okay, and I was expecting an Ari pick here. I didn't say it, but it makes a lot of sense because, again, I'm expecting Simon to be kind of pushed back. So, like an Ari pick, really good wave clear, and so much mobility, really hard to pick. Like you're not going to have an easy time killing an Ari, and Simon's pretty decent at Ari. Like his Ari's not bad at all, and it keeps Sorelius. It takes another pick off of Sorelius from being able to wave clear and roam really easily.
Right, and if like you have the Thresh from around with you, that's some insane pick potential there.
Yeah, Ari's a good pick. I like that champ. I like Simon on that champ. I think especially we'll see what Aurelius ends up picking. He does have counter pick now, so
And we
that's
have
gonna be good.
we have a New Year band coming through.
They're
To
gonna
get
ban out teams are gonna ban out Allen now that they sorry, I
that
keep
is Impro for
Ari is on wait, Ari is
Ari is
Aurelius.
Aurelius, yes.
Okay, so that's still a very good pick. Banning
And
Scion out.
we got some psychotic bands here.
So then Simon has the counter pick on Aurelius,
Yes.
and everything I've said was pointless.
Yeah. It's all right.
My parents will be saying, I'm failing, guys. I need to
And
do
a
better.
Pantheon.
I'm going to ban out Pantheon. So they completely ban out Allen with their last 3 bans, which I think is super respectable. He's really good jungler, especially when he has good comms.
There's a
And
Gwyn
they're going to
band.
ban Gwen. That's fair.
So
Again, Gwen's a pretty strong champ.
I'm
Good into
thinking.
tanks. So maybe
Listen,
this
I'm
game.
thinking I'm gonna see like an Alawi, possibly out of psychotic here.
I think if he picks Alawi, I think Bell goes Nasus and insta-locks Nasus. I feel like that's the play if he does. So
I think they're gonna save top for last pick because they already see the mid laner, so they're picking mid here for sure. So what is Lowell picking into the Ari?
it's going to be interesting. I think this is a really important pick. So he needs something he's comfortable on that he can. Okay,
Okay.
exactly. Fix is Anivia, something he's comfortable on.
All right, we're seeing
So
a pretty hyper scaling team over here on Discord Kittens. They're gonna have to play this pretty slow, I feel like, get to their power points.
how is Anivia into Ari? Is that a good pick?
I don't know. I don't play mid, bro. I don't
Yeah.
know the mid matchups.
Anyone want to come?
Trundle.
You want to actually play mid?
We got Bell on Trundle.
Bell on Trundle. Okay, holy cow! It's a plot.
No, I mean, actually, it could be an impro. It could be a jungle Trundle.
Okay, I think. Wait. You
Or
mean
Aztec.
Alan?
Aztec.
Alan
My
does
bad.
play.
Aztec, yeah.
Alan does play Trundle, so that's going to be Alan. That's going to be Alan. Because Bell, I don't think Bell plays. Well, I mean, we'll see right now, but
I'm getting confused from my game last night.
he wants a CC. He's going to go as heavy CC champion.
Yeah. Alan and Impro are fusing into one person. Yeah, this happens all the time.
Okay, wait. So it is Trundle jungle, Nasus top. And if he picks Alawi here, I think that's a bad pick. I don't think he should pick Alawi into Nasus personally. I think it's. I've played that matchup quite a bit in my rank games, and I feel like it's pretty miserable for Alawi because Nasus just wants to sit under his turret and farm,
Right.
and Alawi kind of has to take the responsibility and has to dive. And if she messes up the dive, it's really not good.
Oh, it's
Garen,
Garen. We've seen this matchup before. We've seen Psychotic play this same matchup into TJ Elson.
And I want to see. I think potentially he should consider taking a phase rush rune here because of Nasus W, so that he can actually play the game after Nasus levels up his W a little bit and be able to split push still. But we'll see what he ends up doing.
Okay.
It goes down to how well can Bell farm without taking unnecessary damage from trades. Because even if he wins the trade, it's Garen. So this should be interesting. Also excited to see how they set this up. They were pinging next to Raptors in mid, so I think Red is going to do a 5-man across, and it looks like Blue is Team Bell is pinging an invade. It seems potentially. Okay, they're coming around, but Simon's going to see them, so unfortunately that will not work. Oasis, I feel like Oasis just had a temptation to flash E Simon there. He did not. If I was him, I probably would have and gotten spam pinged by my team, but that's why he is Emerald and I am not.
Alrighty.
Right, we got
5-point defense on red side.
Probably
Nothing
choice.
interesting happening early.
I think Oasis sitting in that top bush is always a good idea if you see their whole team over there because you got plenty of vision. And if Nasus decides to walk up the river, obviously you're Garen, you're going to destroy him. And that's what he's looking to do right now because he's in the front bush. He wants Nasus to walk up, get a good trade early, and then just back up and let his passive recover his HP. So we'll see if he gets that trade.
And we got both jungles starting bot side, so they'll be pathing up and possibly ganking around the same time in the top lane. Let's take it. See if this is a good trade here. Ballistic seems like he knows what's up. Oh.
Yeah, and that's good. In fact, this is
It pulls
kind
the
of a
wave.
weird thing. I was just about to say, I don't know if he meant to do that, but technically the wave is pushing towards red side now if it's untouched.
Get a good
I
trade
don't
there.
know. He's kind of just harassing him. Bell really just needs to back
Yeah,
up here. He
he's
needs to understand
zoning him off the XP really well.
but he just needs Bell just needs to back up for a second. The wave is pushing in because Psychotic hit it a few times, so he just needs to chill. In fact, I would say it's okay that he loses this because Nasus is going to scale off of stacks, and he can give up 3 stacks early to not lose like 20 stacks underweight by getting killed before the wave crashes into his turret. I don't know if that made sense, but
Yeah.
so I think he can go there.
Oh, he's gonna take a shot here.
First shot, that's okay. It's Garen passive. I'm honestly thinking that's fine. He's going to push in this next wave. Hopefully, if he hard pushes this wave, that could be a good strat. He's not going to kill Bell here. It looks like Bell's played it pretty well. He's not been too aggressive.
Got a pretty good trade going on in mid lane here with Sorelius and Delo.
That's a pretty big trade, pretty big chunk. I kind of missed it, but
we got some action possibly happening in the jungle here. Looking for
Trundle is
mid
going to be going towards red. And I'm going to say he definitely wins this 1v1, and he must have seen Jags, or he must have seen Bug, because they're getting ready to mess Bug up. So Simon's walking up too, but unfortunately he's a little bit low on health. And I think I think Alan gets this. I don't think Simon and Bug should contest this, actually. I think so right now, mid-wave is kind of frozen still. I think it's pushing a little bit towards blue side, which means Simon's losing minions by contesting red. So that was a kind of good overall in multiple ways for Alan and Sorelius.
Good trade there on Simon onto Sorelius.
Very good trade. He needs that. And he still has his passive, so even if he dies, he might be able to get killed. Also, Jack's right behind Ari here. He has 2 lanes that he could potentially gank here. Top lane is pushing out, so this is exactly where Psychotic wants the wave to be. He wants Bell not to be level 6. He's going to start hitting him here. Yep. And now he needs to back up. The wave is still pushing towards him. Bell's wave is in a really, really bad spot right now, actually. I mean, this is really dangerous for Bell. He's not going to be able to walk up and take last hits because Psychotic has Flash and Ignite. And if Psychotic plays as well, I think we're going to see a kill in top lane.
We have an engage in the bot lane. Cleanse blown. Good trade for Discord Kittens here, Beza and Jags. Oh.
And then I'm looking.
We got egg popped in the mid. We got egg popped in the mid lane.
Ooh.
Passive down.
That's pretty big, but Sorelius has no mana to finish pushing. Unfortunately, the wave is going to get pushed in, so he's good. Simon cannot hold this wave. It's way too big. Bot lane stuff is some stuff's happening. Wave's just pushed in. It's kind of playing safe. I'm still looking at top lane though, because I think Psychotic needs to find a way to hard push this wave. He needs to find a way to hard push this wave and let it bounce, and then Bell needs to, and then he needs to kill Bell on the bounce. But instead, he's been hard pushing every wave, so he hasn't been able to catch a bounce where he can kill Bell.
Yeah.
So, but fortunately, Bell is not going to get level 6 here. So they're fighting bot lane. My bad. Big first blood off. See it? Okay. And they disrespected the Jhin pick, and we see a kill going over to
I want to see this.
Big hook by... Oh, yeah, that was a big hook. I mean, that's a really good hook by Chestnut, and that's a big kill considering we kind of expected this bot lane to be favored towards Jags and Beza.
Yeah.
Now they're still going into a vein who scales pretty well, but Jhin does too.
As we were saying, like Discord Kittens here, they want to be playing slow. They want to be scaling up with this Vayne pick and Anivia and Jax.
Okay, I'm back up to real time. So we have Earth Drag up. Jax is clearing his wolves, which is good because he's on bot side. We might see him go towards drag. Trundle, Thresh, and Jhin are in base, but they just picked up a kill. Bot wave's being pushed in. Nasus Bell pushed top wave, but he didn't push it all the way. And right now, Psychotic has the potential to set up a freeze and a kill on Bell, because I think he still beats him with Ignite. I don't think he's used his Ignite yet. He is not. He still has Flash and Ignite. I think Psychotic definitely has the opportunity to get a kill here if he plays this properly.
We got
I think he
Grub's action happening. Bug's
Yeah,
looking here, but he's alone, and Thresh is already here.
And then Garen's going in on Bell top lane. They're all both going towards Grubs. Bell's a little bit chunked, but he.
I think.
I think.
Aurelius lands the charm. Bug goes in with the counter strike.
Bug is pretty far in right now.
And Bug
Psychotic
drops.
is standing there. I don't know what Psychotic is doing.
Oh.
Oh, he DC'd. That's
DC'd.
so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate.
Yeah, and we have a pause.
That is a really, really bad time to disconnect. He was walking right over to the fight, and he DC'd right on the side of the Grubs pit, and was just watching there. And I know his team was like, "Oh no," because it went from a good fight 4v4 to a really bad fight 3v4 in half a second.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate. Not having the backup from Garen there. Bug it gets caught with the charm. Goes all in with the counter strike.
I think this is a really Psychotic has potential here. This is okay. He's not going to get Bell, but he's going to force Bell back to go back under his turret and hide.
Drops
and
the
I think
ignite,
Bell,
maintains the freeze.
Oh, did your game just freeze?
Yeah, I'm frozen. Are you frozen?
Yeah, I'm frozen. Or probably just because of the pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Bell. Real quick analysis. There we go. Okay, so Bell, I think Bell is in a pretty dangerous spot here. Garen still has ult up, and Bell is half HP. He does not have Ignite. Nasus does not have ult either. He uses it in the Grubs fight. The wave is frozen up. This is a really tough spot for Bell, and he doesn't have TP to get back to lane either. And Psychotic has Flash. I think we're going to see a kill in the top lane in about 30 seconds.
He is zoning him off.
Well, Psychotic,
he's 20 CS difference. He's maintaining this freeze really well.
He is. Psychotic's playing this really well. We're not seeing much action bot lane or mid lane right now. I'm just enjoying this top lane show. I mean, Bell is in a really bad spot here because this is exactly what you want to do against an Nasus player. You want to keep him off the wave and never let him back.
We get the ult dropped from Vayne.
Top lane, Psychotic going in. He's going to chunk Bell a little bit more, but unfortunately, no, the freeze is still going. It's getting close, but unfortunately, Bell was not able to break the freeze and takes more damage.
It's really difficult for this Garen to get on top of this Nasus.
Yeah, I mean, this is really tough spot for Bell. I know I keep saying that, but I do think we're going to see a kill in just a couple minutes here, if not less.
We have Rel here.
He's playing as well.
Chestnut and Aztec are chasing after Jags a little bit, just clearing some vision.
Top lane is. I'll let you know if something goes down top lane. You keep looking at this other stuff. I feel like.
It looks like Team Bell is going to just secure the dragon without competition.
And Psychotic's going to put a ward and bush up there. I know I'm spending a lot of time on top lane. Okay, so Bell's ulting to try and push the wave in. I think he's going to be able to. No, he's not going to be able to get it in. So he just used his ult and he has no mana. Psychotic needs to go push the wave. The wave. Oh,
he let it crash.
No. Okay. So I think Psychotic could have kept that freeze, but he got a little bit absorbed in chasing Bell. That can happen for sure. But Bell's going to be able to back because that, and Bell does not have TP. So, Psychotic does have an opportunity here. Real quick, before anything else, if he tries to proxy this next wave, their jungle just showed bot lane. Trundle just showed bot lane, and he beats Nasus 1v1 because Nasus just uses ult. So I think he needs to go stand behind turret and try and stop Nasus from getting the lane because Nasus based so quickly. But instead, he is going to back instead. I think.
Gets his recall interrupted.
I think. That's tough for him. That's tough. Okay, let's see what he can do here. Bell used his W before Psychotic used his Q there, so that's a little bit of a misplay.
It looks like we have Jags trying to make a play mid, but he's spotted out on vision.
I'm having a hard time taking my eyes off this top lane. I can't believe there hasn't been a kill up there. They've been trading so much.
Yeah.
I'm just such an inty player myself that I can't imagine not running it down by like 10 minutes into the game.
So no good guess in the top lane yet.
Like what? We got a big old wave about to crash top lane. Psychotic's still harassing Bell, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, they're alone up there. Doesn't look like any jungle interventions happening. Little trade going on in the mid lane.
Cerelius poking Simon a little bit, but it's still an Anivia, so I mean, he's probably pretty comfortable at this HP considering he can just base, and he got all of those minions as
And
well.
he's got his passive up again, so
Let's look
it's
at the
pretty
gold
safe.
real quick. I'm gonna look here. So we got
Yeah.
top lane some action happening. No, Psychotic should just be able to walk away. So I'm gonna real quick look at the gold and CS. So we got
Yeah, do you know
definitely
the
some
do you know
CS
the key
going
to
on.
swap that? I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it's X, it's X, it's X.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only thing I know because whenever I'm watching replays of my games, I have to cope by looking at my gold and seeing that it's higher, even though my KDA is like twice as low. So,
We got Grubs
so
going down
obviously
there again.
there is a really big top guy going on. I want to see this gold diff. In top lane, there is the 500 gold diff, 600 actually.
Discord
between
Kittens
Garen.
is behind on these objectives, though. If they allow them to take all these, that'll be 6 Grubs and first Dragon.
I
It
think
looks
they
like
can
they're
take.
going to fight here.
This is a fight. Jin still bought it. It's 5v4. This is a fight. They're collapsed on. Every single one of them dies. This is a huge, huge play for them.
Got a hook onto the Jags. A Lantern out. Nasus
That's one, and they
falls.
take that.
Bez is on the chase.
That's
I
a
think
scaring me there.
And
That was a little scary. I don't know about him walking up that far.
So they take the top laner down and they secure 2 Grubs, keeping Team Bell from getting the 5 buff.
Wait, Garen
So-
can keep bladings here if he wants to. But no, he based already. And NASA's going to TP to stop the wave from crashing. That's
Wow.
probably a decent.
I mean, while this is happening, we have
So they
Inferno
gave
down
up
here
3
taking plates.
How many grubs did they get? They gave up 2
It's,
grubs and 1
4 to
kill,
2.
4 plates. So honestly, could have been way worse. I think Jin's getting pretty fed right now.
Yeah,
We actually see that there's a 300 gold gap for the Jin over the Vayne, despite Vayne picking up a kill there.
Yeah, staying down there, collecting those plates, I think is a decent trade, considering they already
I
had
think
3 Grubs.
I think also it's important to mention that Jin's wave was pushing into him when they roamed, so he really didn't have the choice to go top to grubs because he would have lost a lot. So
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, but I think he definitely made the right play, and he ended up making it worth what he could. We see some pinging action going on over in mid lane. Garen's just gonna take a couple platings and
Take some plates
else
top.
it.
Strelius gets traded on while he's taking plates as well, or just causing pressure?
I think this is really tough because I think what Psychotic needs to be doing right now is he needs to be finding a way to deny Bell resources or taking a wave behind his turret and roaming to an objective. Like we see Drag. I don't get the cooldown on it, unfortunately. I can't see that. But the timer's up on Drag and Herald. So
It looks like they're setting up for a dragon skirmish
although
here.
Psychotic is poking Bell pretty hard. I also think I do like the Tiamat from Psychotic there to get the wave to push in. He just needs to be using that wave clear ability a little better. Uh-oh. Bell, I think Bell could have fought that. He decided not to ultimately. Does Bell have ult? Bell does have ult. I think Bell might win this 1v1 right now. It'll be close.
Oh, we've got another DC and another pause. Bug has DC'd. Discord Kittens on the internet connections. I think he's back, so we probably are gonna freeze up here in a sec.
What are we looking at here?
I
Been a pretty
mean,
passive.
it's a pretty slow game. You know, there's only 3 kills total, and I think this actually works in the favor of Discord Kittens.
Yeah, no, that makes
They're down about a K, which
But they
isn't that
scale.
big, but they're scaling pretty hard. And here's our freeze.
I will say if it was Old Trundle, I think that it's much more favorable for our Discord Kittens, but since New Trundle scales pretty well, I think that it's not quite as bad for Team Bell, even if it does scale out. They still have potential to win, especially with 1k gold ahead.
Team Bell secures the dragon for free
I didn't
here. Bug is up here. Looks like they're gonna try to take the Herald.
No ult or ignite on Psychotic. He has to base here, unfortunately, otherwise he will die to Bell.
Well, the Bell's Nasus did also drop his ultimate, so that's a lot of his
Yeah,
kill
so-
pressure. First tower
But
goes
he also-
down in the bot lane for Team Bell as well.
What are we looking at here?
Looks like-
Still pretty passive. Herald is up. They took the drag. We weren't watching. I was too absorbed in top lane. But they took them out in Drake, which is very good for Nasus and Trundle
But I will
and Bro.
draw your eyes here to the CS differences. We got a
Yeah.
40 CS difference in the top lane, about a 40 CS difference in the mid lane, the opposite direction. It's dead even bot lane as far as CS goes, and about 10 CS difference in we got a fight going on at Herald here.
Psychotic on the left. Psychotic almost gets picked. In fact, he does.
He does fall.
And I think this is going to be
Jags
really
is going to get caught with the charm, and he drops as well,
Hey.
while Simon's getting poked out by Jin on the backside.
Again, bot lane, I think Beza will take a turret in response, but that is probably not worth because they get Herald and 2 kills.
On this time around, we had 5 up there for just Team Bell, which really makes the difference here.
Yeah, and that was a really good roam by Bell's bot lane, Inferno and Chestnut, which again were the supposed underdogs in their lane, but now we see that Inferno's up 500 gold almost, and Chestnut has been phenomenal on his Thresh so far. He's 1-0-3, 3 assists. He's participated in every kill on the map. I'm really impressed with Chestnut so far, actually.
Yeah,
he's doing very well.
He's roaming really well. He's definitely where he needs to be for these objectives.
You know what?
He's landing good
I will
hooks,
say-
getting picks.
You mentioned that you thought support would be the deciding factor in how well they could roam, and if that play keeps happening where they roam to topside objectives and get kills off of it, I think you might end up being right. 'Cause that was a really big play. In fact, I think that the tables, they were already heading gold, but that hook landed by Chestnut, followed up by a Jin root.
So the gold difference right now is it's about 3,000 now. They've extended their lead. There's still a 40 CS difference in the mid lane here.
I mean, yeah, we did expect to see that. He is very good at CSing, and he's picked up a kill or two. Although, credit to Simon where it's due, he is scaling decently well. He's doing okay on CS, and he hasn't died yet.
And we have fighting over vision here. Jags is looking for a play.
Was that a...
Doesn't look like anything's going to come of it. They're just going to take the vision control.
Most top laners are staying topside for this next objective. Ballistic does have TP up, though, if he can find a way to push this wave out. Is there... No, there's no objective. They're just fighting each other. Okay, that's fair.
Both mid laners are going to go take bot lane as the bot laners rotate into mid. And we have tower about to fall for Psychotic, and he's going to all in on the Nasus.
Yeah, he's going to have Q back up.
He does not have Q back up. And so Nasus gets away.
Usually, I thought Garen Q had a much shorter cooldown at level 12. I wonder if he started leveling up W instead of Q. Is there a way to check that?
Probably.
I'm not sure. Oh, it's 4 seconds.
Yeah.
He has 4 seconds on his Q. No, wait, that's not it. 23. 8 seconds. Cool. But it doesn't show me the level of the ability. Oh, 4. He has been leveling his Q. I was just wrong.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, he's level 4 on Q. So yeah, he maxed E first, went Q second.
Which
more vision control fights down here for this upcoming dragon.
Which is big for Team Bell. I guess this isn't a huge Drake. Do we know what type of Drake it is yet? No, we do not.
Yeah, it's Ocean. Yeah.
Ocean.
Soul.
We also see a big fight going down top lane, by the way.
Yep. Last seconds here.
He
Psychotic is going to fall.
He was very close to putting the null range. Honestly, this is not bad. How long till Drake is up? I can't see. I don't like that.
I don't know. They're going to drop Herald top lane. There's 2 up there, including the jungler.
Ocean Drake is 15 seconds. Okay, so this is not bad because there's 2 the jungler's still top lane. They might be giving the drag, which is
fine because they already have 2 and they're just.
And it's taking like 3 turrets potentially. This is a lot. I think this is a really good play actually by Team Bell. They can take a second turret or even more. So what is Simon going to do here though? Like he's walking up really aggressively. I think he might be fighting off.
Beza is engaging on Inferno here. Might get a solo kill. Oh, with the shield.
The ult. We're gonna get a flash for Beza, but the Trundle pillar still stops him. I think he gets him. Oh no, not quite. Ult on. He has ult. Garen has ult. He's gonna use it a little bit too early. And he's too far in. I think he's gonna get picked.
Garen
And
goes
his
down.
team is just not able to bike him up there, unfortunately, because there's only two near enough to the fight. Bug and Jags were too far away to go into that fight, and they're going to end up just killing Garen for nothing, unfortunately. I really... Psychotic played really well in lane, did a good job at bullying Nasus, but his team's behind right now, and that's kind of allowing Trundle to come topside and get his Nasus back up to in gold. So the gold gap is only about 100 in right now.
Yeah,
and I'm
these
pretty
fights,
sure
the beginning of that fight, that pick from the Vayne into the Jhin looked really good.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that shield came from at the very end.
I think that was all right, that's interesting. I do wonder.
I mean, maybe Thresh was around and I didn't even see it, but he had the locket. He could have locketed him, which saved his life, which then made Beza in a really bad position, and Psychotic ends up paying the price for it. We got a catch here on Chestnut. Blows the flash, still gets stunned. But Bug falls, but...
And Simon's going to get caught too. There's nothing he can do. His team's very far away.
Team Bell collapses on this and punishes him for it.
And unfortunately, Psychotic might get picked top 2, it seems. It's going to be close. He had to flash out.
Good flash.
No, though. Yeah, that was a good flash. Yeah, and that's what I was saying when you're... If he really needed to bully Bell more when he was being... They were both being weak-sided, so it was a 1v1, but he let his time where he was stronger than Bell slip away from him, and so Bell was able to stay close enough in gold that when his jungle was able to come topside after his team started winning, now Nasus just beats Garen because they're both level, what, 13? Yeah, I mean, level 13 Nasus who has the same amount of gold.
Garen's actually level 12 now. He's actually a level down, which is crazy.
Well, he's yeah. I mean, it's tough, but that's top lane for you.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's not looking great for Discord Kittens here. It's a 5k gold difference. They do scale pretty hard, but it doesn't.
I would say,
it doesn't look good.
I would say that the other thing that does not look good is my online bets, because I put everything I owned on Discord Kittens.
Oh no.
And yeah, no, this is not looking good for me. Although Cerelius is not to cast a curse. Maybe wait, this is good for me. All my online bets. Cerelius is looking like he might get his first win. Oh no.
Oh no. Are we caster cursing him?
Oh my gosh.
Can they blow a 5k gold lead? We'll have to see. I mean, he's 2-0-4, 200 CS to the 111, 158 CS of Simon. He's got a pretty good lead here.
I feel bad for Simon, but it's just like he hasn't played poorly. I mean, he's 1-1-1. He has decent CS, but Cerelius knows how to play the game. I mean, yeah, obviously, like he's doing what he needs to get ahead into this matchup that I honestly felt like it wasn't super favored for him. So also Dragon is going to be up in 130, by the way.
Oh, Chestnut and Azag are up here to collapse on this engage from Psychotic.
And Garen can get picked, and I think they can take Baron off of that. I wonder if they will. There's 4 mid tower. 4 mid. Oh, they're going to take bot turret and top turret, I think, and they're going to get
his ult.
Yeah, so they're going to take mid for top and losing top and bot. So I would say if it was any other combination for them, I would say not worth for Discord Kittens, but taking mid turret is really important. Also, TP Infernos can get picked, I think.
And I believe, oh, we have a TP coming in.
Wait, this is not, I don't know if that was the best TP. Is he going to dodge the E? He dodged the E, he dodged the E.
Flash is
okay,
out.
but they're going to pick him down. It's 3v3 mid. Nasus and Trundle are both collapsing though, so this is not good for Discord Kittens yet again. I don't know if they get. Oh, whoa! Whoa! What a hook by Chestnut. There was 2 really cool things that happened there. Simon put up a really good wall to stop Trundle from coming into the fight, but then that epic hook by Chestnut to grab Jags and pull him back, and they got the kill on Jags for it. He goes right.
Oh no! And Psychotic. I don't know if he knows they're there. He's gonna get collapsed on.
He might be able to get out. He is Garen, but it's gonna be close. No, I don't think he's able to get out of here. He's high IQ. Oh no! Watch him dodge all this, CC. He's him. Watch him. His E. Oh, he almost touched the E. Oh,
he's dodging. But there's
He's
just
going,
too much
They're
damage.
Baroning. They're gonna try and Baron. They're gonna try and Baron for drag. This is third drag. This is worth. This is worth. Bug's already on it. This is worth. Jax has to get on Baron. Bug is solo to Baron. This is Baron for drag. So Baron gets picked, but they're gonna take Baron for it potentially. Nasus is going towards Baron now. Will they get it in time? I do not know. They do have Vayne. I don't think
They don't know. Nasus is
Bell
gonna.
doesn't know. Bell should not be walking into this. He might get picked.
They take Baron for it.
They're still 2 down. They need to leave. They need to leave. Don't risk it. They took Baron. That's actually
They're
really
resetting.
good.
Sorelius is on bot tower. They're pinging it.
That was not, and 400 gold on bot. Okay, so I think Sorelius staying there. That was not the worst. Sorelius took an additional 400 gold Nexus turret, or not Nexus, but Inhib turret. I think that overall Team Bell still won that trade, but there was a lot of decision making going on there. And for being behind, I think that DK played that.
Oh, we got a flash.
Bell's kind of up front right now. Simon's gonna wall off his team, but they're not gonna be able to make anything of it.
Bro, I can't.
Psychotic is still playing, guys,
fucking...
and this is when taking TP over Ignite really shows, because right now this Garen is not able to split and join team fights, and Nasus is, and that's really tough because he's not far enough ahead to just dummy anyone who comes to his lane. So. I don't know how I don't know what do you think DK would have to do to win this? I mean, like
I mean, that is like that was like best case scenario as far as, you know, stalling this game out for them.
Yeah.
They take the objective off the map, so Team Bells can't get the Baron. They can hold off the siege with Baron empowered minions, slow it up. You know, they're still trying to scale. Eventually, this gold gap will shrink if they can hold the game off long enough.
And I think what they really need here, they need to take a couple of these shutdowns. They have to find a shutdown on Trundle and Strelius. The Strelius shutdown's going to be hard to get, but Trundle is Trundle, and he does have to run up and hit you, so there's a chance there that they're going to be able to grab him. They're also
it looks like they're looking on Bell here.
This could be a pick. Again, they want picks here. And I think Bell's going to end up getting caught, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if he can get out of this one.
No, I don't think he can do anything here. He is going to... Yeah, no, he's going to put a W on him. Let's see. Sorelius is going to
immediately...
So it's not a bad play, and I think he's going to get it. I don't think they can stop him.
We got Simon coming out, but I think it's already gone.
Simon might kill him. I think Sorelius has ult.
And he does have Aztec to back him up.
Whoa, wait. He dodged the E! Simon's going crazy right now. Oh, no, Trundle's there.
Yeah, Trundle was backing him up, but he does...
I will say, that was really well played by Simon, actually. He almost got the inhib and got the shutdown. Unfortunately, he got neither.
So what ends up happening is that Sorelius takes the inhib, gets out for just his ult, and everybody disengages.
They did get a kill on Nasus, but I don't really know if it does anything for them. I like to call those irrelevant deaths. Not it's just an irrelevant death.
It's just,
Speaking of good deaths, I have to say, Psychotic's death bot lane, in my opinion, good death. You know why? He didn't have a shot. He wasn't worth gold. His team got Baron. He gave an opportunity for his team to do something. I think it ended up not being the perfect trade for them, but they're behind right now. Not bad. Just throwing that out there.
You heard it here, guys. Good death. He does have 5 of them currently, though. So
I would not label all of them as good deaths, but maybe the 5th one.
It does feel. I know it does feel bad running the Ignite on Garen and then falling behind. Not being able to win this 1v1 in lane anymore to get that split push pressure, and then also not being able to teleport into objective fights is, I think, going to be troublesome for them.
I think it's really a sucky feeling too, because there's nothing he can even build, in my opinion. It's just like he just doesn't have split push pressure at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
I think we're just fighting for vision control here now. Game has slowed up a little bit. Looks like they're prepping for Dragon. This is going to be Soul.
Charlie wants to pick on their support, I bet. He wants to pick Jags before Drag. Okay, he was hoping... I think he was hoping that Jags would come toward Drag. They put 2 red wards in there, by the way.
Yep, I see that. Double pinged. Double pinged.
Honestly, listen, that was not about wasting 75 gold. That was about asserting dominance, and they did. I'm proud of them. Good red trinket.
And we have
Oh,
Nasus
there
in the top lane matched up with Simon here. They both have teleport for this. This is sole point for Team Bell.
I think putting Simon against Bell is a much better. Simon's gonna get his backstop. He has to TP.
TP in. Looks like they're looking to go.
Bell's gonna stay top. They're gonna give drag. I think they're giving drag. Bell's staying top.
Yeah, they
They're
don't need it. They don't need this dragon. They have 3. This is only their second one.
He's too worried about stacking, and he's not pushing. He needs to drop his E. Needs to drop everything to get this wave in, and just take as many things as he can. He's staying top. They're gonna give drag. I wonder if he tries to steal. No, that's okay. They're gonna take potentially an inhib as well, though.
All right, we have Simon insta backing. So I gotta get jumped down.
Just keep hitting inhib. I don't think that Simon can stop him from taking.
He can stop him with the wall melee.
I don't know what Bell's doing here. He's wandering around a little bit. But I will say putting Simon in the lane is much against Bell right now is much better than putting Garen in the lane against Bell.
We had a fight going on in mid lane.
And I don't know what's gonna happen top. Bell might get picked. Bell might get picked. He had to ult to get out. Oh, Simon hits the ult. Wait, that's it. It's so close. It's so close. He has a wall. He has a wall. He has to ghost out.
Jax and Vayne dropped during that fight.
It's alright. We're
a lot of summoners dropping down. Yeah.
Nasus is gonna pull Simon top, and they're gonna end up winning the team fight mid.
This might be it. It looks like they might be looking at in here. They can pick one or more off. I think they.
They all need. Simon needs to walk to his base and get his HP back up.
Team Bell is all really low, so I think they're gonna leave it here with 3 inhibs. They're gonna go take Baron.
Yeah, and there's nothing that DK can do to stop them from taking Baron. 3 inhibs. I mean, if they're just gonna walk over to Baron and take it. Bug. I think the play here is Bug needs to try and walk to Baron as soon as he's up and try to do an insane steal. Is he gonna get it? Honestly, I don't think so. I think it's real hard for him to get in there without being CC'd by Thresh or by anything else, and
they're making
their
way
out
off right now. They're gonna pick up this blue, and they're gonna probably start burning the Baron down as soon as Asset gets back onto the map.
So I'm just watching this Bug right now. So he's looking, but he's on vision. They know he's there. I think everyone kind of knows that he needs to try to steal this. I will say, obviously, Jax does have the ability to jump walls without the fruit, so Chestnut taking that doesn't really stop him. Thank you. Yeah. I think, again...
Charm lands on Jax.
He needs to be backed up.
Old pop from Cerilius. Jax might fall here. Jax is down.
I don't... This is a really bad fight for them, and I think Bez is going to get picked almost.
Yeah, I think this fight's already over. Bez is chunked low.
I will say, Psychotic behind him.
Psychotic's in.
Oh, big E from
Counter-Strike, they're all stunned, but Chestnut on the back end.
Flanked by Chestnut stopped Vayne from being able to auto anyone. He threw a Q in there and an E, and I think that locked and loaded that team fight. It's over now.
That's an ace. Cerilius instant TPs to secure the win.
Yeah, I will. That was a game, and I'm gonna say right now, you were correct. It was a support decided game in my opinion.